What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Apex Yu-Gi-Oh here, and welcome back to another exciting Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. Now, before I get started, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh deck profiles. I really try my best to get everything out there for you guys, to do as many Yu-Gi-Oh deck profiles as I can so that you guys know what's up. But without further ado, let me get started with this deck profile. So, as I said, we're running Volcanics. You run the 3 staple Royal Firestorm Guards. They basically target 4 Pyro-type monsters in your graveyard, shuffle all 4 of them back into your deck, and you draw 2 cards. So, basically Pot of Avarice in this deck. Running 2 Summoner Monk, because it helps you get into the combos with Volcanic Rocket, so you can get your Blaze Accelerator out and so on and so forth. So we run 2 of those, and plenty of spells to be able to discard. We run 1 Thunder King Royal, because it is kind of nice to have it. And by the way, guys, this is a budget deck, so you guys do not have to spend too much money on this. But anyways, it can conflict with this deck, so you are welcome to try something else, like maybe adding a Veiler or a Maxi. But generally, this is my choice because it, it just destroys special summons, and also shuts down your opponent on his turn. Anyways, on to the next one. 3 Volcanic Rocket. This adds your Blaze Accelerator Reload to your hand, or your from your deck or your graveyard to your hand. So it's basically it reuses everything. And it is only when it's summoned, not when it's normal summoned. So it can be normal summon, special summon, flip summon, pendulum summon, any summon you can make out of it. Which generally you won't be doing pendulums in this deck, but whatever. 3 Scattershot, because this is the main purpose of why people run Volcanic decks, because of this card. It is so OP, since they came out with that combo. When it's sent to the graveyard, it inflicts 500 points of damage, and if it's sent by a Blaze Accelerator card, you can send 2 Volcanic Scattershots from your hand or your deck to the graveyard. And basically, it'll destroy all face-up monsters on the field, or all monsters on the field, I believe. Or is it all your opponent's monsters? All your opponent's monsters, so that's even better. So yeah, destroys all cards on the field, and you also get the chain effect of inflicting 500 points of damage to your opponent, so you inflict a total of 1,500. Now, Volcanic Scattershot, Volcanic Shell. Basically, you pay 500 life points, add 1 Volcanic Shell from your deck to your hand. This also combos with Blaze Accelerator Reload, so you can add more cards. It is also a deck thinning card, so it helps out quite a bit with the running through of the deck. 1 Book of Moon, we're going on to the spell cards, just so y'all know. 1 Book of Moon. Basically, just kind of a staple card to have. It destroys Burning Abyss, so just kind of good to have. 2 Magic Planner, because you can send your Blaze Accelerator Reloader to the grave, and you can draw 2 cards, and then you can use your Blaze Accelerator Reloader's effect. 2 MST, because you hate back row. 3 is too cloggy. I'd rather have 2, but if you guys feel comfortable with 3, you guys can go ahead and run 3. You can take out a Pot of Duality if you feel uncomfortable having 3 Pot of Duality. It adds basically your Volcanic Rocket, Volcanic Scattershots, Volcanic Shells, Royal Firestorm Guards, Thunder King Ryo, or your Blaze Accelerator Reload. I mean, anything you really need that you can excavate off the top of your deck. 1 Raigeki, because it destroys all monsters on the field, just like Scattershot. 3 Accelerator Reload, because of the awesome OP effect that it has in the of sending a Volcanic card from your deck to your graveyard when you banish it. And you can do it on either player's turn, so you can screw your opponent over with Volcanic Scattershot on their turn. Also, you can send a Volcanic card from your deck, from your hand to the graveyard to draw a card. Sorry, guys. Anyways, on to the next one. Bottomless Trap Hole, because it kind of shuts down your opponents. Compulsory, basic staple traps. 2 Phoenix Chain. I don't like running 3. I've seen many people run 3 Phoenix Chain. I can't stand it. Now, you do run 2 Magic Planner, but it's more better to use it on Reload than Phoenix Chain because of the effect of Reload in its graveyard. But, I'd rather run 2 Phoenix Chain over anything, so that's how I run it. 2 Mirror Force, basically destroys all attack position monsters on your opponent's side of the field. 2 Phoenix Wing Blasts, because it can send a card from the field from your opponent controls to the top of their deck, so they have to draw it again and do it. It sets them back a turn. 3 Reckless Greed. I don't know why I couldn't say that today, guys. That's so weird. because it basically, you can chain all 3 of them and draw 6 cards and only skip 2 draw phases. 1 Solemn Warning, because it is a staple trap, and 1 Vanity is Emptiness, because you really don't special summon too much in this deck. Apart from, like, Summoner Monk summoning Volcanic Rocket. Now, you guys, I'm moving on to the extra deck. Now, I'm letting you know that the extra deck doesn't really matter. You guys can run any of the rank 4s that you want. You know, there's not enough rank 4s to really make a solid build for an extra deck, so I'm just, you know, these ones here are stuff that you guys can put in later. Sorry, my cat is digging in the background, so if you guys can hear that. But, yeah, these basically are ones that you can switch out, whatever you guys want. It doesn't really matter what you run in the extra deck, because it's all pretty much, you know, you're really going to be using your main deck, and there's not enough rank 4s. Anyways, so I run 1 Abyss Dweller because it stops burning Abyss. You have, you know, personally, I feel like you have to have an Abyss Dweller in this deck at least. 1, you know, if you guys can want to put 2, that's cool. 2 Castell, because Castell's pretty badass. 2 Gagara Cowboy. This is a burn deck, by the way, so it can burn your opponent for the rest of the damage that you need if you can't get it all out. 1 Excited Knight, because it's pretty much a Black Rose, destroys everything but itself. 1 Diamond Dire Wolf, because it destroys other cards. 1 Daigusto Emerald, because it can help you put everything back into your deck and shuffle, draw a card. You can put all 3 Scatter Shots back in your deck. You can put Volcanic Rocket in your deck. Firestorm Guards, anything you really want or need. You can't put Spell or Trap cards, that'd be great, but you can't, it's just 3 monsters. 1 Infernal Flame Vixen, basically, this is my personal choice. You can make it with Firestorm Guard and Rocket. Basically, it says you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, it gains 500 attack. When this card is destroyed, when this card has 2,500 or more attack and is destroyed, target 3 monsters in any graveyards and banish those targets. So you can banish, you know, anything that's in an opponent's graveyard, and they're probably not going to want to destroy this if they're running Burning Abyss or Shadalls, because those things need to be in the graveyard for their combos and all that. So it's just very useful. You can get off 25, you know, what would it be, 2,700 points of damage. And you can banish 3 cards in their graveyard. And it's perfect, because you need 2 or more level 4 Pyro-type monsters. 1 Silent Honors Arc, 1 Ragna Zero, they're pretty self-explanatory. 1 Black Shipicorn, self-explanatory. Photon Pathwell Operative, because it's rank 4, why not? Steel Storm Roach, because it negates the level 5 or higher monsters that would be special summoned, and destroys them. 1 Maystroke of the Symphony of Jinn. Now, these guys are some other choices you guys can run if you want. I mean, really, it's, like I said, there's a lot of slim pickings, so you can't really do much. 1 Carnagon, Anti-Luminescent Knight. Another Daigusto Emerald. I mean, Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, or Gemnite Pearl if you're scared of Phoenix Chains. You know, so, I mean, there's pretty slim pickings in for rank 4 guys, but, you know, you guys get the overall gist of it. But anyways, guys, like I said before, please like and subscribe, and share this video to your friends. If you guys know somebody who loves Volcanics, this would be perfect, because it is pretty much the staple build for everything. Pretty much what you'd be using. You know, I mean, of course, like I said, there are a few things you guys can take out if you guys don't like it, if it doesn't work for you. But anyways, guys, like I said, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is Apex Yu-Gi-Oh! Signing off.